Hello, everybody.
We're back here again.
It is 9:40.
We are not outside because it's late.
It's dark.
It's Nate's fault.
It's black as pitch.
Fruit fly. We are going to be painting the hall bathroom vanity black, which we talked about yesterday.
Yes.
It arrived today.
Yes.
And I was going to start painting it, but the only paint that I have, the only black paint that I have is a matte black. And I don't think that's going to look very good for the cabinet base.
A little too dull.
Yeah, so I wanted to run into town and go to Lowe's and get either a, what is it?
Satin or
Yeah,
semi-gloss.
satin or semi-gloss, yeah. And so we got satin and gloss. I didn't have semi-gloss. Mm-hmm. So anytime we run into town, there's always other little errands to do, and then time gets away from us or it gets away from me mostly, but yeah, so here we are 9:30 at night and filming, and we're gonna kind of make it a quick one, I think.
Yeah. It's only been a day, so there's not a lot of updates.
Yeah, today was a typical day. I was working on trim, still working on trim.
It's getting close.
It is getting close. I have the only trim left to do is the trim that's gonna go behind the toilet and butt up to the vanity in both bathrooms. That's the only trim left I have to do. And so while I was also working on getting that patchwork done for the leaking shower thing, I was hoping to get one coat of the waterproofing membrane on there so we could shower tonight, but that didn't work out because the mud didn't dry out overnight like I hoped. And so the second coat of mud didn't go on until later today, and it's still drying. So anyway.
That's why Nate has such fluffy hair.
I have fluffy hair because I'm stressing myself out. I'm just doing this all day long. I got a lot of things on my mind, and it's really getting to me.
I just verbally process them all out, and then they get out of my mind. That's how I am. We're very different. You internalize. I think I just word vomit everywhere. So working on trim, working on the shower thing. And then we had the delivery today, that's what it was. I felt like something happened today. I talked to a tree service company just on the way home. They're gonna come out on Sunday to review all the trees we want to have felled around the house and the carport. And get rid of that widowmaker finally, and help remove the rest of the tree that fell last weekend.
The Bradford pear, yeah. Stuff that I really don't have the expertise to do.
It's too close to the house.
Especially the house ones, I'm not even gonna mess with that. So it's just one of those things. And then,
I had a customer come today. Well, she sent her grandson because she doesn't drive, and it was a pretty entertaining situation. So he calls me and lets me know that he's about 30 to 40 minutes out, and I was like, okay, great, I'll meet you down there. I said, I just want to make sure you have a carrier. And he's like, yeah, ma'am, I have a carrier. I was like, all right, cool, we'll meet you down there. I'll get all the birds, and I'll meet you at the gate, and we'll transfer the birds from my carrier to your carrier, and then you'll be good to go. And he's like, can I ask you a question? I'm like, sure, what's going on? He's like, can you help me get the birds into the carrier? And I was like, absolutely, no problem. I said, I usually either hand them to, I can either hand them to you or put them in the carrier. Just kind of depends on how we're set up, because I don't know if he's driving a big pickup. I don't know if they're outside, inside a car, all of that stuff. So he gets here.
Here, crawl into this van and put the birds in here while I have it running, and I'm standing by the door ready to slide it shut.
No, it was not that. It was not that creepy situation. He was a very pleasant young man, very polite. However, I didn't realize he is terrified of chickens. And so I go to hand him a bird, and he backs up to his car so fast, and I was like, oh, do you want me to put them in the crate for you? And he's like, yes, please. I was like, okay, no problem. So, and I'm glad I didn't have 2 birds in my hand, so I only had 1. And they're the good sized ones. They were hatched out in May, so they're not a small bird. And he only brought a carrier this big, and there were 7 birds. And I was like, well, it's gonna be a tight fit, but I knew she lived really close. So I was like, it's only like a 5-minute drive, they'll be fine. So opened up the thing and I start putting them in, and so I looked at him, I was like, are you actually scared of birds? Because every time I had one in my hand, he would back up.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, even this one, and it was one of the Americanas with the really puffy cheeks. And I'm like, really, this cutie? And I mean, it was a little bird. And then I'm like, even the ones with the toupees? And he's like, yes, ma'am, I'm scared of all of those. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop asking. I'll just put them, so I just put them all in there. And he didn't even want to pick up the carrier once they were full. And I was like, well, where would you like them? I'll put them in your car for you. And I put them behind him and I said, don't worry. I said, it is latched, secure. The door's not gonna pop open or anything on you. You'll be fine. And he's like, okay, thank you. I was like, aw. And so then I texted the lady and said, hey, just to let you know, your grandson has the birds. He's going, he's on his way to you. I said, but man alive, he's scared of chickens. Why'd you send him? And she goes, oh my goodness, chickens are so sweet. We'll get him used to them. I was like, I don't think so. He was really, really afraid of them. So, but it was just you just never know, like when people pick stuff up, what to expect. And it was just kind of an entertaining moment for me. I was like, oh, I needed that. That was like light and refreshing. Because I had a very long day at work, very busy and, very warm. The temperatures obviously aren't going down anytime soon. So it was just like, it was nice to have a little giggle at the end of the day. And then, then I just called it quits after that. I think I worked for another hour and a half after that, and then I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I was gonna mow today, but yeah, it was pretty.
It was nasty.
It was nasty out today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, no, we're not gonna mow today. The new lawnmower that we're trying out, it came with 6 batteries, 4 tiny ones that go in all their tools, the little 8 amp hour batteries. And so that's 32 amp hours of power. And then there's 2 what they call suitcase batteries that go on the back side. And those are 20 amp hours each. So double the capacity. But I couldn't charge those because I hadn't hooked up the charger for it. So I was like, I wonder how easy that is to set up. I've been kind of putting it off, thinking that I have to like wire it up and, bring it to the circuit, to the breaker panel, all that kind of stuff. No, simply just plug it in and it's good to go. So I got all that going. So I'm excited to see how much
it actually charged up, because we've not charged those, have we?
No, they were semi-charged when we got it.
Yeah.
But sorry. So yeah, so
He's kicking my chair.
It's all charged up, ready to go to see how much longer of a runtime it is. Because that new one, that big one, doesn't have a very long runtime.
At least not with the
smaller
batteries.
The 4 8-hour. I only get 25 minutes of mow time with that. And
that's not worth it.
No, so.
No, that would be frustrating if you only got 25 minutes of mow time.
Yeah, unlike the one that we originally bought.
Yeah.
It goes forever.
Yeah.
It just goes and goes and goes and.
We probably get like a good hour
at least
solid
at least an hour
mow time out of it.
Yeah.
And if we're smart, put 3 batteries in, it still runs for a good 45 minutes at least. And then we just swap out the batteries. And by the time that 45 minutes is up, the other batteries are charged, and it's just like a constant. So you can pretty much go all day long. It's great.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this one's like that too. And maybe it's just we needed to charge those other ones up fully, and then it'll run a lot longer.
Yeah. So I played with that today. I had to kind of get out of the house. I'm going to need your help moving the bookshelf case. That what was that?
You need my help because I'm so strong.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Right now I moved it out of the little alcove where we're going to put the books, where we're going to put shelving, because I wanted to finish the trim in there, which I did. But the bookshelf is just leaned up against the wall kind of precariously.
And it's not in a good spot.
No, it's not in a good
At night
spot.
when I don't have any, well, it's never dark in our bedroom because of street light, or not street lights, but basically it's a street light. It's a property light. Shines right in our bedroom window. And, but yeah, me comatose at night, like getting up.
I wonder if we should move it
on it.
before we go to bed, since we're sleeping in the bedroom all the time now.
We've officially moved into the bedroom.
That's pretty much.
Well, not really.
Not officially, but we.
Because we don't have any clothes. I mean, we don't have any clothes in the closet.
Yeah, and
But-
we don't have our pillows, all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah, we didn't want to bring we didn't want to get too comfortable.
yeah. Even though we tend to just gravitate towards that bedroom for
Yeah.
for the evening, so
I mean,
it's so much more comfortable.
It's just quiet and clean and nice, and yeah, it's not an RV, so
Yeah.
there's that.
And we actually get to hang out with each other.
Yeah.
And like you're in the living room and I'm in the bedroom.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, let's see.
I'm trying to think if there's, I mean, like I said, my work day was just it's my busy season. So it's going to be I'm getting ready to start traveling again. I was really lucky to not have to travel at all in July, I don't think. Did I travel in July? I don't think so. And I was able to cut a few trips out of June. And I was able to actually get the first 2 weeks of August with no travel. So that is huge because normally I would have had 3 or 4 trips in that time frame. So that was really, really nice. And then I'll have a trip, not an event, it's actually an offsite. The whole team is the first time we're getting together as an entire team in the 4 years I've been on the team, which is insane. So we're all gonna be in the same room together and work on some stuff, which will be much needed. And then I have a couple trips coming up that I'm getting ready to book, and there'll be flights because they're far away. And then I have a couple driving trips also. So I think I have like maybe 5 or 6 road trips or work trips here coming up. So there's that. I'm like, oh, I mean, I did pretty good with the travel this year. It wasn't horrible. Some years are really rough. Some years are not too bad. But I like now that I'm more aligned to my coast. I'm not going to the West Coast all the time like I was, because that's a lot harder when I'm doing those trips back and forth, because the flights are so long and it's just so much travel. Yep. And the time zones, and it's, yeah. So yeah, that one, so work's gonna be crazy for a while. I've got my last batch of eggs in the incubator that I'm going to hatch because there's no need for me to hatch anymore this year. That was it. So all of the broody hens though, oh my goodness, all of the broody hens. There are so many broody hens again. So we will have lots of chicks. They just won't have to be raised by me.
Nice.
So that's fine. The mamas do a great job. I have no problem with that. I think we have hopefully caught all of the raccoons because it's been a few days.
Yep.
So officially there has been 3 that have been caught, 2 by us and 1 by a neighbor.
Yep.
So, and we haven't lost any more birds. Oh shoot, I forgot to go up there and make sure the leg bars were in. Darn it. We have a leg bar that keeps getting out. I think she's getting picked on by the other ones, and so I think she gets out during the day.
Got the one that lays at the tree.
Yeah. Shoot. So I'll have to go up there, I guess, run up there, and while you're editing this, I'll go check and make sure all the chickens are put away.
Yep.
Yeah, and we had some escapee little ones, the little ones that were hatched on 6/20. I didn't realize that Nate had put one of my carriers that I put chickens in when I'm moving them or when I'm taking them down to the to the driveway for customers, and he had it set up against the tractor because I guess there was a dip, and so they could slide under if they noticed it, which they did. And
There's probably 7 or 8.
7 or 8 were out, and it was like, ah.
Yeah, we caught it before we headed to town, so we were able to get him back in, except for one of the salmon Faverol
Little roosters.
roos ran into a wood pile.
And I was like, he'll come back.
Yeah.
He'll
and so
be back.
we get home and we hear this little chip, 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 running around.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that little Favreau, we need to go grab him. So Nate grabbed him while I took in groceries and put the ice cream away, because now that we have a nice sized freezer, ice cream.
Oh, the conveniences of life are coming back.
I know. We are so spoiled now. We have a real size fridge. I'm like, I am so excited. I was like, I can make like an actual batch of granola again. I can start baking bread again. So happy. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I just remembered what I wanted from the store.
Oh, shoot.
I knew I would forget.
What is it?
Cocoa powder.
Oh.
Because I want to make chocolate zucchini cake.
Oh, okay.
And I'm out of the cocoa powder. And I have plenty of zucchini. Darn it. I knew I would forget. I could not remember, and I was looking up and down the aisles like, maybe I'll see a sign or something that'll remind me. And nothing reminded me. Oh, darn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Just need to maybe put it on your list. So
yeah. If you have anything, just text me and I'll add it to the list.
yeah, because it's like we weren't planning on going to town tonight, and we weren't planning on going to the grocery store.
Right.
We just were gonna go get the paint and then head home. But I had mentioned that we were almost out of milk in the RV that we use for the morning lattes. So
that would have been a travesty.
yeah, and he would not be happy if he didn't have enough milk for his latte. And he gets his before me, so that would have meant I wouldn't have had any milk for my coffee. So anyway. First world problems.
It is a first world problem, but it's something I look forward to every morning.
Yep.
I wake up, get out of grogginess, and I have my little latte, and it's great. And I take the dogs for a walk. Yep. And then chores.
And me, I roll out of bed, still kind of in a fog coma, this is what I go into the RV with, my 2 things of water. And no, we don't go to Taco Bell all the time. I think these cups are a month old. I just keep reusing them. But I take those in and I fill them with ice, because I have filtered water in the RV, but it gets kind of warm in there. So I like having the ice, and then I just refill them.
Speaking of ice.
Oh yes, this is him and his ice.
Whoa.
You
Take
sir.
that back.
No, I will not take that back, because you're going to complain that I steal all the ice, and this is a 2-person household.
I'm not going to do that at all.
Okay.
I don't have to anymore.
Because I just outed myself.
You just outed yourself. She uses a lot of ice, and because she fills up the cup and whatever. And so by the time that she's done filling up her ice, there's no more ice for me, which is fine, because I don't really need the ice. It's fine. But when I want the ice, it's not there. But today,
It's not 100% true, because there's still ice underneath. It's just not in the convenience of the door.
right. Okay. There have been times when there hasn't been any ice in the door nor down below because you've taken it. But it doesn't matter. That's not my point. My point is, today, this is one of those smart appliances. I guess everything's a smart appliance now. And so I got it connected to the app, and it turns out in the app there's a function for, what is it, like ice?
Super ice mode, or?
Yeah, like double ice mode or ice burst or whatever. So now it's gonna be double the amount of ice, and we shouldn't have an ice problem anymore.
Yeah. See, Mr. Technology,
Yeah.
you solved your own problem.
It wasn't my problem.
It was, because you didn't have ice.
It wasn't even a problem. I just wanted to mention the fact that I found a cool little ice burst mode on our fridge.
Okay.
I wasn't even gonna mention the fact that you had taken all the ice all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Every time. Every time. It's always gone. There's never any ice for Nathan.
You're exaggerating a bit, that's fine.
It's okay. It's 2 to 10 p.m. It is 9:58. Start settling in. Gotta take.
It's not even a 12-hour gap between us filming and them watching.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right. Get out of here.
Go to bed. Or go take a walk or go to work. Whatever time.
Go check on the chickens and go edit.
Oh yeah, I gotta go check on the chickens. Thanks for reminding me. I would have went straight to the bedroom. Kinsley!